Hello. I didn't listen to the interview that Darren Williams, the murdering child policeman, he murdered his children because they kept showing his picture, like his bruises. And I guess we're supposed to feel sorry for a murderer because he is a policeman. I don't feel sorry for anybody that murders. Especially if you ain't going to jail. And he's talking about he got death threats. The only motherfuckers probably doing that is your other policeman friends, just to make you all. And then he called everybody that had said something about how he shot that boy with his hands up in the air. I guess the people that did the autopsy is a lie too. Because they show a point getting shot in the front of his face, so everybody was a lie. So in a way, it's sort of like you know what I'm saying. In a way, they're making good arguments why they don't have to follow our constitutional rights. He said he followed police procedures. Police procedure is to murder unarmed citizens that we gotta fucking get our tax money taken out automatically out of our fucking check, or when we go to a fucking store, or when we pay our mortgage, or we pay our taxes for their job, so they could have since 1987 they could start arming themselves with machine guns, tanks, pressure grenades, tear gas, numerous type of guns, and they have a whole, and now they're saying, oh, well, we just need cameras. What? You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? What you need to do is maybe change the procedures that if a policeman should be held up, to a higher, you know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have to be held down lower than a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he was shit, okay, we'll flush you and get rid of you, bitch. But you know what I'm saying? We don't. Okay, let me speak for myself. I don't feel sorry for no Darren Wilson for killing Mike Brown. I don't care what his excuses are. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I seen people whoop their kids and get more bruises on that, and the kids ain't calling 911. The kids ain't killing their parents. So now the message that we're sending American citizens is that the police are serial fucking killers. They killed a 12-year-old boy with a BB gun in a state where you have the right to carry. If their mental capability is that of where they're so scared because they took a job with a gun. If you're so scared because your police investigation skills are so so inaccurate, so no, not working. Cause you know what I'm saying? It seems like the only thing you police do is give out awards and have somebody call to give you information. You know what I'm saying? So you're not really doing anything. They were able to get away with that, with terrorizing us because, I don't know, whatever make-believe propaganda bullshit, because I don't watch CS&I. And I know there's a lot of people around here, every time, Lifeline or CSI or something comes on, it's all police stories. It's all about how, but anyway, I think the biggest problem we have is the same problem that we have across the board, and that is a lack of respect from the police for the communities that they work for. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They need to take that protect and serve off the side of the car and saying, our adrenaline is running so high and we're paranoid and we're real scared. So unless you want to get killed, You know what I'm saying? You best not call them, because that's what they're saying. They're saying their first go-to and their procedures are that they could kill, and they don't have to go to prison. Like the rest of us that would kill would have to go to prison, or at least, you know, got went to jail. You know what I'm saying? They made a democracy of the whole court system. It looks like it's a fucking joke. You know, and I've dealt with police and that, and the one thing I noticed is that, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, this and that, and try to take the police side. I know motherfuckers in and out of jail all the time. You know, they'll take a police side, right, and smile up in their face, and, you know, goody-goody with the policeman, but they'll be the first motherfucker to stab you. So it lets me know that the ones that they really worried about is the ones that they know is easy to kill. They're unarmed, or they're 12 years old, or they just busted in the wrong house. You know, kill the dog, kill the owner. Oh, but it's justified. You know, I thought we had laws against murdering in this country, but now exactly what they're doing is undoing any laws, undoing any justice system. Basically, what they're going to do. That is what has happened since 1987 with all these laws, these mandatory sentences, with these private prisons. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I guess since they don't have the draft, they think they're going to house all the teenager boys. You're going to put everybody in jail except for the motherfucking serial killers. Because that's the nice little a guy next door that everybody likes, or the quiet one that everybody likes. You know. Well, don't say nothing if you meet your goddamn self there, Wilson. You know, and you're going to be hanging around people that think just the fuck like you. You know what I'm saying? Remind me of these crackheads over here. You know, you listen to their shit, they talking to each other, and they all think they're real fucking intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Until you repeat the shit back to what they say, then they get all pissed off. That ain't what I said. What the fuck you? You know what I'm saying? So basically, he went up to the grand jury and told them that everybody was alive. I'm surprised he didn't tell them that he saw Mike Brown get up and walk away. You know, if it was all alive, how come you couldn't call an ambulance? How come an ambulance wasn't there? If it was all alive. What part of it was alive? The part where you shot him 7 times? 3 times in the head and 4 times in the body? What part was alive? The part where he died? The part where you got away with being a murderer, and you acting like now you gonna do interviews like you some freaking superstar, like you some movie star, like you a fucking hero? No, you're a pussy ass motherfucking coward. Anybody that has a fucking job in a position like you and resorts to killing, opposed to taking them in and let due process, that means you're a traitor ass to our fucking Constitution, and I don't give a fuck Governor Nixon or whoever the fuck you are. You're worse. You're a low-down dirty scum for, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I don't know why you people in Missouri vote for these type of shit-ass pieces of dirt. I write in Mickey Mouse before I vote for anybody they have on the fucking ballot. Y'all need to get together and write in a ballot. Write in one of your preachers. Write in somebody, you know, economic accountant. Anybody but them, because you gotta understand, these politicians, you know, all they know is they getting big money, right? You know what I'm saying? In Mississippi, police don't have health insurance. They don't have a retirement. But I bet Missouri got all that with their tanks and everything else. So, and it's almost all black. You know what I'm saying? So we have a major problem. We got a problem, you know what I'm saying, for the security of the United States. because anybody in Russia or China could just go down to one of these racist motherfuckers and be his amen motherfucker, be his Uncle Tom. You know what I'm saying? I see these black people, they just playing Uncle Tom, house nigger. You know, if you don't know, but if you agreeing with a racist ass motherfucker, you know what I mean? You need to shut up, black folks. It ain't our place, you know what I'm saying, to do any fucking thing for the motherfucking police when they get paid for it. I don't see them going up to McDonald's and cooking no motherfucking hamburgers and then going around and paying a motherfucker for it. No, it shouldn't work that way. Obviously, the training that they have is that of just disgrace. If you could have all those policemen since 2004 get away with murder, you know, I can tell. You know what I'm saying? Wait until those policemen, little kids, grow up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a whole bunch of motherfucker white little serial killers. You want to know who the most violent people are? Is the ones that have been going to war for centuries. It's the Caucasians. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's bullshit. You will fear your life. You did God hard because you knew you could kill. Probably came all over yourself. You probably slipped and got that bruise, that little tiny, look like a little tiny little, not even a bruise. Bitch, you red every fucking place. That look like when you wake up, you know, the bitch went and took a nap. That's what he did. You know, but it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense the way New York does its policing. You know, I can't believe that fucking mayor there, whatever, Giuliani. I can't believe the shit that came out his fucking face. Like his mom birthed him out of his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? The shit he was saying, you know, like it is, you know, like it was Darren Wilson that, you know, no, that Darren Wilson was like, he acted like Darren Wilson was justifying being a fucking murderer. There's no justification. If you're gonna try people that you take over to the Middle East for the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and the Marines, if you're gonna try them when they do their job with what people do in the Army is to kill, you're gonna try some of them for that? You got motherfuckers that when you go down to Cuba and you leave them alone for a minute, they're having sex with the Arabs, doing disgusting, gross shit. We got a problem. We got a big problem in the United States. We need to fix our education system so we don't have, you know, governors like that in Missouri. We don't have police chief like that in Missouri. That we don't have policemen like they have in Missouri, where they think it's okay to take Americans' life, where they can justify it because they were scared, or they say that's police procedure to kill unarmed children. Well, I'm glad to know that. You know, I might have to go back to work and get my little kids out of this motherfucking country. They can go to Puerto Rico, get the same motherfucking benefits. And you know what I'm saying? And they won't have no white man telling them they're a fucking African American. You know. I never did buy into that bullshit anyway. And give us another fucking 15 years, and what they're gonna call us then? When do we get to be a U.S. citizen? When do we get to be American? The only immigrants I see that need to be sent back, leave the Mexicans alone, because they ain't worrying me. I like them. They're a lot easier on the eye than some of you white ass motherfuckers. That bitch look like he's so fucking guilty. And for a TV station to do an interview with a piece of low-down trash, come on now. We need to have some people in the police force that have some self-respect, that have a higher comprehension level. They don't have to be fucking genius, but I think they need to have an IQ over 90. So they can understand that ain't nobody gonna feel sorry because you chose to shoot somebody. You didn't stop, with one bullet. You did 7 bullets. And I ain't no grand jury. I ain't no motherfucking judge. I just know the facts is a mother and a father lost a child. And the murderer wants us to feel sorry for them. I don't have no sorry. My ass don't bleed for you. Matter of fact, I wish you would just get the fuck out of the country since you're so scared and you're supposed to get death threats. Why don't you do like a lot of you punk ass, pussy ass murder bitches do? Run, bitch, run! Ain't nobody wants you here, you low down dirty murderer. There's nothing lower than you.